Leadership Training Service presents World Day Against Trafficking in Persons, the 30th of July. World Day Against Trafficking in Persons is held on 30th July every year. In 2013, the UN General Assembly declared that it was necessary to observe such a day to raise awareness of the situation of victims of human trafficking and for the promotion and protection of their rights. Trafficking of people can be considered as modern-day slavery, and it is a colossal problem faced worldwide. Who are the victims of trafficking? Thousands of women, men, young girls and children who are from vulnerable sections are the victims of this heinous crime against human rights and are trafficked every year in huge numbers. Along with this, children who are found in disadvantaged situations, lost, run away, found alone, and located unaccompanied in lonely places, are also easy targets for traffickers. According to the latest global report on trafficking in persons, nearly 3/4 of all detected trafficking victims worldwide are women. Alarmingly, 30% of the victims are generally children. What is the plight of the trafficked people? The victims of trafficking are literally transported to unfamiliar places or countries. Some die due to the terrible ordeal during transportation, in unhealthy situations, or in the closed dens, where they are tamed for the intended purpose of the agencies that use them. Those who continue to survive are permanently cut off from their native land, families, communities, customs, cultures and even languages. Human trafficking ends up in forced labor, being mutilated and compelled to beg, subjected to brutal sexual exploitation, as some end up in the hands of sex racket and are used for prostitution, forced marriage and sexual slavery. People are also trafficked for trade in human organs and other forms of abuse. As they are often not familiar with the language of the new places they are exported to, they are denied of all the possible assistance from concerned people and organizations. Moreover, once they are sucked into the system, they are cut off from all social communication system. Thus, the human traffickers rob the victims of their fundamental rights. For this reason, the world outside has no way to know their heartbreaking stories. How do we involve? Trafficking people is a global problem, though they take place in local situations. So keeping its magnitude in mind, we need to look for global solutions and devise implementation strategies in our local context. Thus the United Nations organized the World Day Against Trafficking in Persons. It helps us to be aware of the horrible reality that harms humankind. Thus, in the light of adequate education about this evil face of society we witness, people need to be equipped to be vigilant. This will motivate them to devise and promote a support system to prevent human trafficking attempts and rescue the potential victims and not to be a victim. Normally human traffickers target the vulnerable sections such as migrants, refugees, young people, women and children. As concerned members of the 21st century society that heralds human dignity and equality, we must take necessary steps to shield the vulnerable sections of society. We need to insulate the potential victims so that they are not lured by the false offers and promises of the traffickers for a better, safer and dignified future. The UN is committed its mission of stopping human trafficking. In one of its deliberations, this prestigious organization invites all of us to join and combat against this monstrous crime to our fellow humans. Let us take this opportunity on World Day Against Trafficking in Persons to further strengthen partnerships and seek solutions. All of us have a responsibility to prevent and stop human trafficking, and protect the health, well-being and potential of all children, in line with the Sustainable Development Goals. Yes, we all need to be conscious of this atrocious crime that subtly eats up the fabrics of the humanness of humanity. 5 Steps Action Plan. 1. Research on the reality of human trafficking and take care that you are not a victim of trafficking. 2. Think of means to empower migrants, women and children, who are easy targets of exploitation, violence, abuse, and trafficking. Work out strategic plans along with other concerned people and support them. 3. Join the existing organizations in your locality that work for the cause of trafficked persons, or initiate awareness programs on human trafficking among your acquaintances. 4. Enhance public awareness and encourage everyone to educate themselves and help others to become aware of this predicament. 5. Promote measures to prevent the use of forced labor that may lead to trafficking. Let us be more vigilant and humane with regards to the dignity and rights of our vulnerable fellow human beings. Let us herald the possibility of a great tomorrow for the victims of trafficking.